About 13 years ago, I reached a point in life where it was time to make some changes. Like many people out there, you're in a job you don't like. You have a goal that one day you want to own a cleaning company or you want to have your own business. And, operating a cleaning company, owning a cleaning company made sense to me. So had a moment where I told my wife I was going to quit what some would call a very good job. And start a cleaning company. And she got over the initial shock, and that's exactly what I did. I quit my job, started a company, had a 10 by 10 office, had a website, had no customers, no employees, and that's how it began. And from there, it's grown and grown and grown, and to the company we are today. Had some changes along the way as well. But yeah, started out in Greenville, South Carolina, still operating Greenville, South Carolina. And about 8 years ago, partnered with Tom Stewart and rebranded as Castle Keepers of Greenville. Oh man, well the typical day, because again, when you're just starting out, you don't have a lot of systems in place. I was pretty clueless. And you're coming in and you're seeing if anyone's changing their jobs. Do they need to skip a job? You're seeing if employees are coming to work. In the early days, the very early days, I was going out cleaning as well. If a home needed to be cleaned, then that's what you do. You do whatever it takes, right? So then if you're out in the field and you're cleaning a home and the phone rings, and you soon realize that what you think may be helping might actually be hurting. So we had to make that shift and get to a point where I was able to stay in the office. I was able to take care of all the admin type activities, the marketing, the sales, the payroll, the invoicing. Back then, we still accepted check and cash, so making deposits and things like that quickly became more important than just going out cleaning homes. And you realize you have to delegate that to others and trust that you've got the systems and processes in place for them to be successful. It was, you were going to be successful. You quit a job and, you've got a family, and, I have 2 kids at that time that were, middle, going into high school, my wife, so you can't let people like that down. So quitting's not an option. I think the big challenge though is because you're just grinding so all the time, you kind of get caught in the cycle. You okay. Sometimes can't see the forest for the trees. You're just working, but are you really making the progress you want to make? Are you really having the life you dreamed of being able to have? That's what also keeps you going, I think. If you just focus on hiring people, creating a good culture, that's important, and putting systems in place to help you grow. I think early on, systems, processes, like I say, you're just called in. What's the next home? Who am I going to clean next? Who's going to go clean it? You've got to have the staff, but you've got to also have systems and processes in place. Otherwise, it becomes just overwhelming. And I think that also leads to you becoming stagnant, not growing. And that also can lead to just burnout because you're just trying to do too much yourself. You've got to have people and you've got to have systems in place. I would say it was exciting rather than difficult. Obviously we took on a different brand, but at the same time, we were able to implement some of those systems I talked about. We were able to use MaidCentral early on, which was not near the functionality it has now. But even then, we were able to automate processes and put systems in place. So while, it is a little maybe intimidating or a little scary. Change always is, but at the same time, it was exciting because I knew we had an opportunity to be better. able to use a software that was built for cleaning companies, we were able to really start really that whole process of gathering more data and looking at key metrics specific to our industry, payroll to revenue, a big one, how well we can schedule, how consistent we can be with who we're sending to clean homes, things like that. So all of that was helpful. We were able to automate some of the processes internally, the invoicing, the schedule creation, the sending of reminders, things like that. You have to remember this was 10 years ago as well, when we started using MaidCentral thereabouts. And, just I think also being part of a larger organization, being able to understand why certain processes are important, or being able to understand why return on human capital and efficiency and productivity and really becoming more data driven, I think was also a big shift because we had that data available.
Pushes you to be a better owner. Would you say that's somewhere in the realm of the truth, or?
Well, I think anyone who owns a cleaning company realizes that it's hard. It's not easy. We talked about all the different hats. I think as you evolve and as you mature as a company, you realize that to get from one point to another, sometimes you can do that just by being lucky and working hard. And then to get to the next level, it takes a little more than just hard work and a little more than luck. You have to be willing to change, and you have to be willing to look at things differently, and you have to be willing to maybe change some practices that you're not comfortable with. You have to embrace the data and what it tells you, or you have to embrace changes in technology and what happens there. So I think just as you evolve, you have to be willing and be open to continually trying to improve and continually trying to change. You're not doing it alone. We have a huge team of people that are going to help you. We have a support team that once you're using MaidCentral is continuing to help you. We have educational opportunities. We have an implementation team to take care of all the technical setup. So you're not going it alone would be my advice. If we can help you love your company again, if we can give you freedom again, if we can give you control, if we can help you become more profitable, I think those are all pretty compelling reasons why you shouldn't say I don't have time or I can't, but you need to find the time. If you're not satisfied with where you are, if you're not happy with the company you have, if you think there's a better company that you could create, you don't have to live with that unhappiness. You don't have to live with that frustration. You don't have to live with that struggle, because we can help. I truly believe we can help you have a better company. I think we can give you better insight into your company on its performance. We can show you areas where you can improve your company. A lot of business owners don't have the give up mindset. They don't have the I can't mindset. So you have to apply that when you're looking at MaidCentral or looking at making any other changes, and realize that you have to realize your limitations. You can be too busy, but at the same time, maybe that means you're too busy to be successful. A lot of people, when they start a company like I did, some do it to make a lot of money. Some do it to have control. Some do it to have freedom. A lot of times when you're too busy, you don't have that control. You don't have that freedom that you were hoping for, dreaming about. So instead of seeing it as I can't, you really have to look at it as how can I make this happen?